illegal. All my money just ain't called a Molly, damn. You wanna go to heaven, grab my hand. She gon' suck me dry until we laugh.
Hello people, welcome to episode 2 of my remix deconstruction. Today we're gonna go over Kelly Price. I flipped Kelly Price by Migos with Trav. And I basically flipped it to make it Travis Scott's song, right? So let's get straight into it. So I found this sample on YouTube. Shout out, I think you pronounce that Felicia. You can't say like Felicia, right? Started with this sample. I pitched it. Usually I'll pitch the sample to match whatever the acapella is. So this is the sample. Alright, so that's the gist of the sample. So that's going for 8 bars, and then the second 8 bars, I took the Kelly Price, right, by Travis. It's kind of like a pre-hook almost. I pitched it down all the way. This is what it sounds like. And when he says it's lit, so when he says it's is in the low, and then when it goes to lit, it's higher. So watch this. Added hella delay to that. Put a reverb and a delay. Pretty reverby delay right here. Did ping pong, so it goes from, ear to ear. And then this fill I found from Splice. It was faster than it was actually faster than that, but I slowed it down to the BPM. We're working in 123 right now. I think Kelly Price is 123. I could be wrong. All right, then it goes into the verse. I guess this is the verse.
Flash, dash, straight up. Beat the Bentley truck like a jack. Got the red and blues on my eyes. Got leaked.
All right, the vocal.
Flash, dash, straight up. Beat the Bentley truck like a jack.
That's a pretty
got the
clean
red and
grab.
blues on my.
Didn't have to do much editing with that, so that's that. I started with the sample first, so I'm using the original here, but I did some stuff to it, so. That shit is what, that's what caught my ear. So what I did, I pitched it up, obviously. Then channel 1 threw an EQ on it, took the lows out like I do with every sample. Take these off real quick. Chorus. Another EQ, boost the highs, and this is the big one. That halftime, right? Put it at half, because usually when it's at 1 bar, super dark. Didn't need to add reverb or anything. Then I did, like I always do, 808s. Use the same 808 from the last tutorial, that Wonder Girl one. This is what it sounds like. This is the pattern. Dope slides going on. So, boom. So the root note is E. And it goes up to C. So what you do for these kind of like, the 808 notes that slide down like boo, like a typical slide. You take the note and then you slide it over to where you want the next note to hit, and then Like in the last tutorial, you just make another note, double click, turn slide and porta on, and then you put it in a you put it in a row. Yeah, you put it in a row so it goes down. Because if you didn't have this, if you don't have this, nothing's gonna play. I don't mix my 808s, so this is it. Then I did the kick next. I like doing these little high kicks in some parts just because it gives it a nice little bounce. Usually what I'll do with my kicks, same deal. Sound goodizer, put it at A, because everything else just sounds too weak. That sounds too boxy. Sounds like a filter. Keep it at A and turn it up past half. That's what I do. And then like with all my kicks and 808s, take channel 3, which is the kick, side chain it over to channel 2, which I keep the 808 on. You go to comp for compressor, threshold, half, knee-in ratio, all the way up. Actually, okay, I did throw an EQ on this 808. Oh, I just took out some of the resonant frequencies here, right? So you take this band, and then you move it up to here. It was a little too resonant for me here, so I just brought it down. Same deal with this band over here. Okay, kick an 808. Then I did the snare. Simple 2 and 4. Actually, it's on the 3s. 2, 3. Yeah, because it's 123 BPM. A little high snare up here. Then I turn the velocity down for that, because if it's up, it's kind of OD. Turn it down here. Think I panned it? I did not pan it. Okay. And then what I do on my snare, Fruity Parametric EQ1, presets, snare, drum, and hands. Do that for all my snares, all my claps, all my snares. Just brings up those mids and those highs, which you want in the snare. Oh, and that too. The same pitch. You go to pan. So what I did first, I did velocity. I turned them down, like the other one. Pan. One of them's going left. So this one right over here is going left. The other one's going right. That's the gist. Hi-hats next. I usually don't edit my hi-hats in the over here in the mixer. I usually go straight to the sample. And then what I do, go to this little wrench over here, and you turn the shift up. So you could hear a huge difference that it's non-quantized. So if I turn this all the way down, start turning it up, because if you do it all the way, I find that keeping it at half is the sweet spot. To each his own though. Boom. With the sample. Vox.
Flash, straight up. Hit the Bentley truck like a jack. Got the red and blues on my ass. Got leaks.
The hats, I did a couple rolls. Right down over here. Simple rolls. All right, then we get into the hook. That's where I throw my tag down here in that same fill from before. I cut everything here, so it's just the vocals, the fill, and the tag. Same deal here, except for the hook. I turned the sample is up. Sample is up, and then I also threw a kickstart on it. This is without. Gives it some bounce. So this is by Cable, guys. So you open it up, you put it to 1/4, then you turn it all the way up. If you keep it at 1/8, it's a little too fast. You can do some cool shit with it. I keep it on the standard free punch. Quarter note. Same deal, chorus on there. Boost highs. Kick is a little bit different pattern. .808 is a tad bit different too. So the notes in the hook are gonna go. They're gonna be different notes because I wanted to give it some more significance. The hook.
All my fun just ain't called a Molly tan. You wanna go to heaven, grab my hand. She gon' suck me dry until we land.
Hi-hats are pretty much the same, snare. And then I added the, what I do for my Wonder Girl beats, I added the live hat that I found on Splice.
All my fun just ain't called a Molly tan. You wanna go to heaven, grab my hand. She gon' suck me dry.
And then the sauce of the hook for the beginning part, I have this synth playing.
All my fun just ain't called a Molly tan. You wanna go to heaven, grab.
Analog Lab, great synths in there. I just threw a retro color in it. No more boring pads preset. Turned the space up to give it some more reverb, distortion, wobble, noise, you know. This is what it sounds like without. With. Some like Mike Dean shit. So this is what it sounds like with. It's mixed well. I mixed it well with the sample. You just gotta do some volume control.
All fun just ain't called a Molly tan. You wanna go to heaven, grab my hand.
So that's basically the hook. I just keep the synth for this beginning, you know, because then people want to hear it again. When you use instruments very lightly, then they're gonna listen more and wait for that synth again, right? So then it's the Quavo's verse. Just brought the sample from the beginning.
I go through all the cities. I'm on a mile a minute. I go a mile a minute. You wanna play?
And then the same deal with Trav in the beginning.
Sensei, get robbed in the driveway. Bad bitches, they were not his, didn't graduate. You probably think I couldn't make. It's all good, God save.
You can tell the remix is good because sometimes when you jack these acapellas, they'll have like the higher frequency instruments, and if it fits with the sample that you made or that you downloaded, then you know it's good.
Just didn't graduate. You probably think I couldn't make. It's all good, God save. Now I'm doing what I want. That's my good, so right.
All my fun just ain't called a Molly tan. You wanna go to heaven, grab my hand. Like shit, like.
Then here's the sauce that I do for my Trav remixes. Slowed down.
Just ain't called a Molly tan. You wanna go to heaven, grab my hand. She gon' suck me.
So basically what you do to do that, so I just redid the hook and slowed it down, give it very vibey. You just grab the hook, you go to your master channel or any channel actually. You open up Edison, right? You record it, you grab it, you put it back in the playlist. So let's say this for example, right? So boom. put it in the playlist, you turn stretch on. And then you could stretch it to however slow or fast you want it. Making it fast really isn't a vibe, in my opinion. So I just slow it. You could slow it to oblivion. Like I wouldn't love to listen to this on acid. You can do some weird shit too. You can like reverse it. You get some really dope effects. That actually sounds raw as fuck. Actually sounds raw as hell. Yeah, that was hard as hell. Hold up. Damn. But no, that's basically it. Then you fit it to whatever key you want. I also like listening to my mixes slow down too, because you could hear every instrument perfectly and you could tell if it's a good mix. Like that right here. Fire. Well, that's basically it. Yeah, that was episode 2. Like, comment, subscribe. You know. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these. Let me know which remix you want me to do, because I'm trying to do all of them. So, have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you guys soon.